Now, do you realize from verse 1 that we read, this is an attempt for Moses to bless Israel before his death. So, and they have discovered that what will make him touch the kingly anointing is that the heads of the tribes and the leaders of Israel need to gather. So everybody gathered. Then he entered into that kingly anointing. The first thing he said under that anointing was, let Reuben live. This is not a suggestion. This is a decree. The person that put Reuben in that situation was his father. Reuben went and fell in love with one of his father's concubines. May the Lord give you understanding. The father used his authority as a Reuben, thou art my firstborn. That was the beginning of my strength, the excellency of wisdom and the excellency of power. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel. It was his father that laid a curse upon him by the scepter of the covenant that God gave Abraham. It was by a father's anointing that he spoke. But for the first time, Israel had identified the kingly anointing in their midst. That one was superior to a father's anointing. The first decree he gave when he entered into the kingly realm was, let Reuben live and not die, and let his men, let not his men be few. So they knew when Moses was under the anointing, and they knew when he was not under the anointing. You can insult him when he's not under the anointing, but when he wears it, pretend. Because by a stroke of his utterance, he had liberated an entire tribe from the curse that has made his men few. Women were multiplying, but men were few because of an utterance. The man was not prophesying, the man was shaping the destiny of the tribes. Let Reuben. There's a dimension of authority that we need in the house of God to shape nations. Because we have not been able to model that dimension of authority, that's why people go to the sensitive demonic points to seek endorsement in times of trouble, times of crisis.